I can't believe I recorded this video in one take. Hi, welcome back to another video, everyone. To the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. For those of you watching the videos, thank you. Okay, the channel is growing slowly but steadily, which I love because I want it to be very organic. I want it to have people that actually like the content, not subscribing for all those other reasons. Okay, I hope everyone is doing great. Okay, greetings from another corner of my house. Okay, and escape the ordinary, get yourself a bottle to their clearance sale. Okay, now in this video I'm going to be talking about the importance of seeing value in yourself, seeking it and being able to see it in yourself before you seek out relationships. Now, as I've said on this channel before, I speak from personal experience mostly. Okay, so everything I speak about mostly is from personal experience. So I do understand that I might be misunderstood or something like that. Okay, because it happens and I'm okay with that. And I respect the fact that we all look at life differently. Okay, so that is fine. Okay, now I'm talking about this from personal experience. Okay, because personally this is something I struggled with for a really long time. Okay, and until I got to therapy, that's when I realized, oh my god, there's actually a big problem. Okay, and I noticed it was all stemming from abandonment issues. That is a whole other thing. That is why I like to talk about like therapy and mental health and how and why I encourage it, because it helps you realize a few things, okay, about yourself, which makes life easier to navigate. Okay, because it has made my life easier to navigate and understand things. So I recommend, if you feel like there are things that you need to deal with and you are ready to do the work on yourself and actively change yourself, seek out therapy. I recommend it. Okay, yes. Now, of course, now I struggled. Actually, this has been one of my biggest problems when it came to dating and relationships. Okay, because all relationships I have been in, when I look back at them, okay, it has always been about wanting the man to validate me, wanting the man to see value in myself, okay, and that is one of the worst things that you can do, and this applies to even the male gender, okay. You cannot be out here, especially when it comes to relationships, seeking out people to to feel like you are valued, okay, seeking out someone to feel like, if you don't have it in yourself, someone is not going to give it to you. That is why a lot of us seek out relationships and we're like, oh my god, that man doesn't make me happy. Or you base and create your entire happiness, your entire day around your partner, okay, because from the word get-go you approach this relationship from a place of insecurities, and of course there is always a lot of abandonment issues, okay. So my thing is this, the I'm speaking from my personal experience, okay, because this is what happened with me. All the relationships I seek at that point, I can't, yeah, and I've been honest about this, okay? I started to see value in myself just a couple of years, okay? But all my 20s were wasted in seeking men and wanting them to see value in me. And guess what happened with that? I lost myself, because you find yourself like, because now you want validation. Now you want this person to be your whole center. What happens? You become a pleaser. You become a yes person. Anything and everything becomes a yes, because you are desperate for this person to give you the slightest acknowledgement of, oh my god, you see, maybe you're cool, you see, now maybe you're very understanding, okay. And it's it wasted a lot of time, okay. I wasted a lot of time with the wrong people, and I don't blame the people, I blame myself, okay. But then a lot of you need to understand, men, Yeah, because usually it's the women who have this problem. Okay, men can tell, especially men who are not self-aware. They seek out girls like that. Men who are not self-aware, men who are not coming from an honest place, will always seek out such girls or such women who, yes, because you, when you're that type of woman, it's very obvious. You give off that energy. You're always in pick me mode. You're always in pick me energy. You're always trying to validate yourself to this person. That bullshit, okay? Yes. So, uh, it can really make you stagnant, okay? Sorry about the birds, sorry about the noise. There's construction. Then I live like in the village, okay? So, welcome to Africa, all right? Yes, that's a small price you get to pay for watching my content, okay? I'm in Africa, so you have to deal with this. Uh, which is better because before I was dealing with marina traffic, okay? That was not cute. Anyway, once you settle into that pick me energy, okay, you have lost yourself, meaning you're not being honest with yourself, meaning even the partners you seek out, you are seeking them out for all the wrong reasons, okay? Because I look back at my past relationships, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I look at them, I'm like, of course, I had to attract that type of man because the type of energy I was in, the type of mentality I had settled into, and the fact that I had refused to acknowledge that I actually needed therapy, I had abandonment issues, I had insecurities I needed to work on. Of course, I ended up picking that type of man and attracting that type of man and settling with that type of man. Okay? Because it happens. And that is one of the, and that's why I did a video talking about the birds again. That's why I did a video talking about one of the worst things you can do for yourself as a person is live in denial. Okay, for those of you interested, I'll put the link, okay, or you can just go on the channel and find it. Okay, the thing is, once you lose yourself, okay, it means you do not even have a direction in this life. It means the relationships you get into, you simply get into them. You don't get into them with any purpose in mind. You don't get into them with expectations. Yes, I have gotten in relationships without having any expectations. And now come to think of it, I'm like, duh, that's why this person acted like this. Or like, hello, what did you expect? Okay? So before you try to uh, before you try to want someone, and this applies in generally in life, all relationships we have with people, before you try to have these people see value in you, please see value in yourself. Because until you see value in yourself, I can guarantee you no one under this planet, no one on God's green beautiful earth will ever see value in yourself. Absolutely, it does not work like that. Because if you don't have value, if you don't see value in yourself, it means you lack boundaries. You don't have boundaries. And if you do not have boundaries, you make yourself a target to abusers, to be, yes, you simply make yourself a target. Being out there actively trying to live to please people, because that's what happens. Okay, if you don't see value in yourself, you don't have boundaries, you don't respect people's boundaries, you will never have healthy relationships, be it friendships, be it with family, be it with even your own children, even with your own partners. Okay, that at the end of the day, all the things we have to deal with in life, and this is something have I've had to learn the hard way, okay, is everything starts with you. Everything starts with you. Everything. You can look at everyone else, you can try to But at the end of the day, it all comes back to you. It all circles back to you. It all starts with you, and it all starts from within. So if you've not fixed the within, trust me, you're going to be out there like seeking out the wrong attention, seeking out the wrong partners for the wrong reasons, doing everything for the wrong reasons, getting into relationships to prove a point. Okay? Yeah. It's too noisy today. Sorry. Okay? But this is just something I wanted to share, okay? Because I struggled with it, and it took me a long time, okay, to accept that there was a problem, that I had a problem with always trying to seek people, always wanting people to validate me, always wanting people to acknowledge me, always wanting, and I got to a point I had to face the whole issue of where all this was coming from. Okay? That is why you cannot accept yourself to live in denial about certain things. You cannot, yes. For those of you who watch my TikTok lives, okay, Shrinkazi team, baby, okay, I talk about where we have to even start looking. Healing involves you coming to a point that you have to look at your parents without the title of parents. I hope that makes sense. You remove the title, and I encourage a lot of you to start doing that in life in general. Look at people, remove the titles, and look at them for exactly what they are, the type of people they are, and how they impact your life. Because we also need to accept that the people we engage with, the environments we engage with, the people we give access to us, actively change us as well, okay? Yes, so a lot of you need to understand that you cannot seek out something you do not have. The same for those of you who have interacted with my content for some time. I talk about how a lot of us like to look for perfection in people when we don't have it. And that is part of the biggest problem with us humans. We like to be very critical. We like to look for perfection in people. But then, and I'm like, look at yourself. You're not perfect. Same thing applies to love. You cannot expect people to love you when you don't love yourself. Absolutely not. You cannot tell someone you love them when you don't love yourself, because you don't know what you're talking about. Yes. So the same way you can't go out seeking someone to see value in you when you don't see value in yourself. It can never happen. Why? Because you present yourself in a ready and deserving way. That's how you present yourself, and that's how that person is going to receive you. Of course, there are people who are very aware, very self-aware, and they reject that energy. But there are men, or there are people, there are women who are attracted to that energy because they know they can abuse it and feed off it, and they know it can benefit them. Okay? Yeah. This has happened to me. I'm speaking from experience. So if you're out there feeling like, oh, but you know, I'm speaking from experience. That is why it's called Life with Tushaba, my darling. Okay? Yes. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay? For those of you who are still watching. Okay? subscribe, like, comment, share. Yeah, don't be shy to comment. Okay? This is something I just wanted to talk about because I feel like it's something I struggled with, okay? And it's something that affected my dating actively, and it affected the type of partners I attracted as well greatly. The quality of man, the quality of partner will be affected by the value you see in yourself. Yes, I repeat, the quality of the partner you seek is going to be affected by the value you see in yourself. Yes, that's something that was a very hard pill for me to swallow, and that was like 2 years into therapy, okay? So that's something I had to like accept, and it's a very hard pill to swallow. Let me tell you that, okay? Because personally, it was something that I was like, I struggled with to accept, okay? But once you get to a point of acceptance, okay, you find peace, okay? And this is something I was talking about with my friend Georgine, and we were talking about acceptance. Like, a lot of us need to come to a point of acceptance. Acceptance makes your life easy. Accepting the place where you are at in life, accepting that people are the way they are, accepting that you are not responsible for the way people react, accepting that you are, like, you cannot carry crosses that you are not meant to bear, okay? And accepting that it is what it is, okay? So and that is one thing I'm grateful for. I have friends where it's no longer about gossip, it's all about us as individuals and how we are doing, how we are bettering ourselves, which I love and I'm grateful. And it's one of the biggest flexes I have. And I have 2 friends, and I can guarantee you I would never want to change that, okay? The peace that comes with it, the even the mindset, because now the people I have around me, we actually relate, especially on things like being better people, being better friends, being better partners, okay? Things like that, okay? Generally bettering ourselves as in individuals. So I like that I've surrounded myself with the people who understand, like, it's about you and making sure you, the center, are stable, okay? So that's been it from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. See you in another video. Christmas is coming up. Don't forget to continue to make use of the clearance sale, okay? Let's pay some bills, okay? So see you in another video. Thank you for watching. Bye.